but part of the procedure is that I read an opening statement. Um, this is a code enforcement hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2015. My name is Beatrice Cazo, and I will serve as Special Magistrate for the City of North Miami. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property, as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of this city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded. Therefore, all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on the recording device. If English is not your primary language, then please inform me when I call your case. We have a translator who will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city codes exists or existed at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved. Or, for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table the case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and/or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant, and it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before the special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. Now, if you're here and you will be given testimony, please rise so the officer can issue the oath.
If you're going to give testimony, please stand. Raise your right hand. Do you swear and solemnly affirm that the testimony which you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Please repeat, I do.
I do.
One of the ladies who stood up, the lady in black, I don't think she understood because she did not raise her hand. You understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did not raise your hand to take the oath?
Because I listen to her, she speak. I think she speak to her.
Okay.
We'll do it again. Do you solemnly affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth? If so, please say I do. Okay, join me in the pledge of allegiance to the flag. My pleasure. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated and please put your cell phones off or on silent. Thank you.
If the Code Compliance Manager will announce if there are any additions, corrections, and/or deletions to the hearing agenda, please.
Item number 2, CEEXP 2014-00211 complied. Item number 3, CEFAW 2014-00051 complied. Item number 5, CEJNK 2014-00081 complied. Item number 6, CEFAW 2014-00073. It's on. Yeah. Complied. Item number 7, CEPFY 2014-00171 complied. Item number 8, CEFAW 2014-00039 complied. Item number 9, CEWRA 2014-00087 complied. Item 10, CEBMP 2014-00069 complied. Item 11, CEZPU 2014-00021 complied. Item 12, CEBMP 2014-00115 complied. Item 13, CEODS 2014-00164 complied. Item 16, CEEXP 2014-00034 complied. Item 18, CEBUS 2014-00010 complied. Item 19, CEODS 2014-00155 complied. Item 20, CEFAW 2014-00067 complied. Item 21, CELDR 2014-00019 was postponed to December. Item 22, CEEXP 2014-00188 was postponed to December. Item 25, CEJNK 2014-00088 complied. Item 26, CEWRA 2014-00082 complied. Item 27, CEWRA 2014-00081 complied. Item 28, CEPOM 2014-00027, change of ownership, so it's off calendar. Item 29, CEMHA 2014-00010 complied. Item 32, CEPFY 2014-00195 complied. Item 33, CEODS 2014-00139 complied. Item 34, CEODS 2014-00149 complied. Item 35, CEEXP 2014-00230 was postponed a month. Item 37, CEODS 2014-00148 complied. Item 38, CEWRA 2014-00097 complied. Item 39, CENUS 2014-00056 complied. Item 40, CEPFY 2014-00128 complied. Item 44, CEIVY 2014-00182 complied. Item 45, CEWRA 2014-00086 complied. Item 47, CEMHA 2014-00008 complied. Item 48, CEBCM 2014-00005 off calendar is a change of ownership. Item 49, CEBLR 2014-00047 complied. Item 50, CELDR 2014-00015 was postponed a month. Item 51, CEEXP 2014-00166 complied. Item 52, CEFAW 2014-00052 complied. Item 53, CEWRA 2014-00096 was postponed a month. Item 54, CELDR 2014-00014 complied. Item 55, CEWRA 2014-00085 complied. Item 56, CEBMP 2014-00103 was postponed a month. Item 57, CEE XP 2014-00190 complied. Item 58, CEWRA 2014-00090 complied. Item 59, CEMIS 2014-00023 is off calendar due to change of ownership. And those are all the changes and amendments to the agenda.
Okay, whenever you're ready, we can call the first case.
The first case is Gilda Perez. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. She has two cases, item 30 and item 31. The first case is CEEXP 2014-00218.
Good evening.
Good evening, Your Honor.
What is your full name, ma'am? Your name?
Gilda Perez.
Okay.
This thing. No, I speak English. I've been raised in here all my life. I'm from here.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening.
This is a case for the house, and it's the exterior of the house that needed some paint, and we posted the house. I observed the violation on the night, September 13. I sent a letter on the 13th, and I posted the house. The notice to appear was posted on the 17th of October, and I wasn't able to get in contact with anyone. I visited the house and left my phone number, and I wasn't able to get in touch with anyone. So,
Do we have any photographs to show,
Yes.
Ms.
And so do I,
Gilda?
Your Honor.
Okay.
He's got and I got two.
Okay, let him present.
Sure,
He's
sure, go
presenting
ahead.
his case first, and then
Go
I'll
ahead.
give you an opportunity to do the same.
Okay. Have you noticed this was clean?
Speak
This is
into the mic, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was actually clean. So you're bringing something that doesn't have anything to do now. And this is the way the house looks now. Yeah, this one here. But this one here was a while back, and this was clean already. So and I'm supposed to have some shrubs too. I'm supposed to have trees like everybody else in the city.
All right, so I'm looking at two sets of photographs. One
one is the
was
front.
taken in October 20th.
Yes.
Okay, and the other set that was today, right?
Today, yes.
11/5/2014.
Excuse me, Your
Okay.
Honor. The one that in the front of the house, that was today. But the one on the side, that wasn't today, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
The one on the side that he's got there with all, that's not today because that was all cleaned out.
Okay, I have the dates. You're talking about the sides?
Yeah, that was today. That was still today.
Okay, I have
doesn't-
11/5/2014. This is today's date.
That was today? Well, that's the way the house looks. There's nothing I can do. Those are trees. Those are plants. The grass is not tall, Your Honor.
I don't think that's, what are you saying that the violation is,
That's
Mr.
for the paint of the house. The exterior of the house needed to be painting, some painting, and you can see this is a place where there was some small AC unit on the side of the house,
Right.
and you can see the stucco. There's no painting, and the other picture will show you the facial board
Okay,
is peeling.
I can see that. Show it to the owner again so
Okay,
that she
Your
has an
Honor,
opportunity
I
to review
understand
it.
that. First of all, that house is in foreclosure. First
Okay.
of all. And the reason why I wasn't taking care of, well, the paint is because you're going in foreclosure. But I have been very, very sick. I am a very sick woman, and I cannot be on top of that house like whomever comes around and gives tickets only to me because I got The school here in 135th, that's a really big mess. That's an embarrassing to the city. And no one has ever done anything about it. And it's been like that for months. And nobody's been doing nothing about the school. And how about all the properties that I have pictures in here to show you that nobody's doing anything about it? And therefore,
You don't know what
my
anybody's
house-
doing, ma'am. This is your first time here,
Okay, yes,
correct?
my-
So you don't know who's been ticketed, and you know we're not going to discuss other people's case. Let's
I'm not, but
concentrate
Your
on your
Honor,
case.
You know, my house is. I got pictures in here. Okay, the thing is peeling, right?
Right.
But what do you do when your house is going foreclosure? And I'm a sick woman, and I've been out of work. You know, what do you do in a case like this? That's why I'm losing my house. This lady lives right across the street from me. She bought there, I think, about a year and a half ago. You know.
All
And
right.
this lady can tell you, my house is not trashed. I've seen people around there that is all, you know, and the block after me is all trashed and everything. Why would he pick on me? It's a constant picking. And I am really upset about the picking. It's a constant, it's a little paper here, a little paper there, and it's like I'm the only one in this whole wide world that he's only looking at the place at.
Okay.
I mean,
You
I don't
asked-
understand that. I got pictures in here myself of my house today.
Okay.
You know, and I
Does it
wanted to
look
show you.
different? Does it look different from what he showed me? I'll be
To
happy
me-
to look at your
to
pictures.
me, it's the front of the facing. It's a little peeling. Yes, it is. Okay.
I'll
But
look at 'em.
It's not a major thing that I had to come here today with a big pain in my back,
Mhm.
you know, and to be wasting my time this way and getting upset the way I'm getting upset.
All right. Where are the
Yeah, let me
pictures
show
that you
her,
want me to
because,
see?
You know, this is the place. And there's a carpet there, white carpet there, and that is to kill the tree that was growing in there. I mean, you consider that is major to really bring me up here, as sick as I am, you know? I mean, I called the place one time and I told the man, listen, I haven't been cleaning, I didn't cut the grass then, and I says, I'll have somebody cut it. Because when you lose your work, and you know how situations have been in here, I've been a worker all my life, and I have had to lose my job because of over my liver transplant, and I'm very sick. I cannot be after everything that is, it's you know, I cannot be every little single petty little thing. I mean,
All right.
it's
Is the
impossible.
fascia board, is that the only thing that needs?
The fascia board need to be painted,
Right.
and then this side of the house
Where they remove the
AC unit
the AC unit?
needed to be removed
Okay.
and be painted also.
Ma'am, how long do you need to do that?
I need about a month. Like I said, I'm losing this house. I already lost the house. The house is in foreclosure. So, do I still have to do that?
Do you still live there?
They're giving me a few months because they're not giving me any money to move out. So
All
they're
right,
giving
so-
me a few months to live out.
Okay, has it finalized? Is the foreclosure
No,
final?
the finalized is going to be March 15 of 2015.
Oh, yeah.
They're giving me all these months to live in there because they're not going to give me $3,000 like they normally do to everybody. So they're letting me live until, you know, because they know how sick I am and they know that I can't, you know, I haven't been able to.
All right, so the final hearing on your case is in March.
Yes, it is.
All right, so until such time that the court signs an order giving the house back to the bank is still your house,
Okay,
which basically means you still have a duty to maintain the property.
okay,
So I'm giving you 1 month. I will reset it. You're gonna come back here
okay,
in, is it December 3rd?
okay.
You'll be back here on December 3rd. And if the work is done, then you just need to call the code enforcement officer,
Okay.
and he'll go there, he'll take pictures, and he'll probably take it off calendar. If it's not taken care of, then you're gonna come back here, at which point then I'm gonna have to rule accordingly.
Do you mind giving me a month and a half, please? Because I need to get somebody to really help me with this.
I don't mind.
You don't,
Yeah, I'm willing to give her time.
all right,
Thank you.
so let's make it January 7th.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. But
Okay.
by then it should be done because even my son left, you know, he's gone now. So, you know, it's like I'm all alone on there and he's coming back, I think, in December. But I don't want to.
Okay, ma'am, no
You know.
problem. Thank you for
Okay.
coming, and we'll see you back here in January.
She
Okay,
has a second
thank you.
case.
Oh, that's
item
right.
Number 31.
Oh.
Okay.
CEJNK 2014-00093.
Mhm.
Again, this is Code Officer Baptiste with the City of North Miami. she was cited for section 1019. Under section 1019, she was cited for some junk that was on the yard. And again, I wasn't able to make contact with anyone. And I have pictures showing the yard.
All right.
Was that all that in there today? Was that all there today?
Yes.
Today?
This picture also was
Can I
taken
see,
today.
please? Because I don't know what garbage and trash you're talking about. I really don't know. Let me see. Where's the garbage, sir?
JNK, that's junk on the yard.
Okay, sir, listen, look, you're talking about this
Ma'am?
carpet?
Ma'am,
This plastic? This plastic?
all right, you need to, if you want to make
Oh,
a record of
okay.
your
How
statement,
about,
you need
are
to
you
speak
talking
into the
about this
microphone.
plastic, sir? This plastic in here? I need to know because this, we put here, this is a very big, heavy plastic because there was some shrubs coming out here. That's why we put the plastic in there. I know it's not black, but it's what I had. And that thing kept coming out, so that's why I put the carpet there in white, the plastic. That's what what is this? Oh, this is the side again, okay. All right. So, this, I don't see the trash, if you want to point it out to me so I can see the trash, I really would appreciate it. I have my hose and I have, this is what bothers you?
Right?
This is to kill the part there.
But when I did the inspection in your house, and I noticed that thing, and it's not part of the grass. It's
I
not
know,
grass.
I know,
And
because I'm killing the part there.
had
Because
I
there
made
was some,
contact with you, I would
there was.
All right,
there was-
we're having a
this is what
separate
it is.
conversation
Oh,
here.
okay,
Can
this
you
is,
pass me
sir,
the picture?
sir, let me explain to you. There was some, I don't know if you came to my house before, but there was a lot of bamboos growing in here, little bamboos. So that's why I said that plastic in there is a heavy plastic to kill all the little bamboo that
All
was
right, so
growing in
what
there.
I'm understanding that the plastic gotta go. And if the plastic has been there since September 13th,
Yes.
it needs to be removed.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, it can't be there. You understand? Ma'am?
Yes, I understand.
All
Okay.
right, remove it and,
So what can I put there to kill that stuff?
you have to
there?
cut it. Cut the grass.
It's not cutting the grass, it's the bamboo keeps on coming and it comes faster than anything,
Um,
right? Yeah, she lives right across the street from me.
all right, you probably need to get one of those landscaping
Let-
people
let's-
to be
let-
able to tell you
obviously, yes.
what you need to put there to stop it from growing. But what I do know is that this plastic that you have there, it's not part of, it's not grass, it's not, it's not concrete. You can't just lay it there in front of your property and
Your
and
Honor,
leave it
if I
there.
remove the plastic, would this be settled on my garbage, all the garbage that apparently I do have in there? I mean, I don't see anything else. You saw the house in front. I mean,
Okay.
would that relieve this thing here? If I just take that plastic off?
well, that will take care of this
Obviously,
case
yes.
All
that
right.
we're discussing
So I'll
here.
remove that as
But
soon
we
as
still have
possible,
the
and then
other
he can
issue
take a
with the
picture.
paint that you need to take
well,
care
the
of.
picture with the paint is a different thing. I'll take the plastic as soon as I get somebody because I'm not even physical. I used to be very physical and I don't know how long you've been going through my house, but I've been there since 2006. Have you
Uh,
been going through that area? So you know that, I was taken care of before. It's just that, like I said, I got very sick in 2010 and since then I've been going back and back and back and, I do what I can do because everything is very expensive
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
s-
now.
Yeah, I tried today. I wasn't able to.
Yeah, my
but
daughter was the one that saw you today,
I
right?
left her
You
no-
told
yeah,
me,
I left my number with
Right,
her.
yeah,
so-
my daughter told me that you were there, yeah.
Okay, so just remove it.
Okay, I'll remove it, okay. Do I have to
Alright.
come back for that one, or just, you're gonna take a picture?
I-
I'll remove it this weekend, as soon as I get somebody to help me
and
with that.
I'll go in and do a re-inspection. And
Okay, all right,
So we're
That makes
just gonna
sense. Okay.
continue it with the other case.
okay.
Just keep them together. If she takes care of it,
Okay.
then you know
I'll
to
take care of
take it
that
off
this week,
calendar.
as
Yes,
soon as
Your-
I get
yes, Your
somebody
Honor.
to help me. Okay, thank you.
All right,
Okay.
ma'am, have a good night.
Sorry, I've never met you before. You're my enemy, actually.
All right, bye.
The next case is item number 46, Nerva Joseph. Edmund Fitzell is the officer. The case number CEBMP 2014-00094, item 46.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Ms.
Please tell us your
Beatrice.
name.
My name is Nerva Joseph.
All right.
Mhm.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This case was tabled last month to give the owner some time to deal with the building department or to remove the structure. The property was posted with a notice to appear on October 17th. It was mailed the notice to appear on the same date, October 17th. It was cited under 5-60, building without a permit. As of today, I haven't heard from the owner, and the structure still remains on the property.
Can we see some photographs so I
Sure
can
we
refresh
can.
my recollection, please?
You know that before me because you know this house before. Yes.
All right, ma'am.
Yes, Ms.
Is this your
Beatrice.
property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's going on?
First of all, I have to ask a question. What's the people in the city of Miami want? People is living in the city of Miami doing. I buy this house is last year. Since I buy the house, they keep give me problem. I don't want to know what I'm supposed to do now. This is the second time I came here. Before when I came here, you tell me I have to get the permission. I went there, I got the paper, but I don't have money to pay for the permit. But I said, when I got the money, I'm going back to pay the money to get the permit for the finish the thing they asked me. But I don't know why they send me another leader to come here again. I am a single woman. I'm working so hard to buy this house. I'm very, 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 I'm telling you, I'm very upset. The reason, I don't know why I spend my money to buy this house, and I buy that, I still has a problem. I'm very upset. But I'm very apologize to do whatever they tell me to do it. But give me the little time to do it. I don't have money right now. You tell me do something now, I have to do it right now. I don't have money to do it right now. Give me the time to do it. Last month I hear, today again, I would like to know what's the reason. The city of Miami is for the people. They don't want people is living in the city of Miami. I don't know I don't know why. But you know me, I buy this house last year. I spent more than $35,000, and now I don't care if I lose this house because I don't want problem. I don't want no more problem with that because I don't want every month have to come on the court for no reason. I buy the house the way you see this house. That's the way I buy that. This lady does that. I don't know why there is. Oh, let me ask you something. Why the people is living in the house before they never call her to come in the court for the house? As soon as I buy that, they call me every month. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm so upset about that. I spent my $35,000. As soon as I finish to spend this money, they keep calling me to come for. I don't know anything about it.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead, Mr.
Did
Fitzell.
you recall the case? She met with the building manager months ago, and this has been going on since July. The manager tried to help her, but there was no. What happened here? This was a drive around, and some other people noticed it, and it was brought to my attention. This is in the setback, as you can see the one picture. It's right on the property line of the other neighbor. All that needs to be done is to remove this simple structure with a little overhang and some plaster on the front and some poles on the side. This is not a very expensive thing to remove this structure. There's some poles and looks like at one point they were going to enclose it, but it's just an overhang is what it is.
I do kind of remember it. I think that we gave her the options to either bring it up to code, which you doubted very much would be up to code because of the location,
Setbacks.
correct?
Right.
And the other option was for her to remove it completely.
Correct.
And that way she would be, ma'am, your options are, one, either to basically get a permit, get the proper permit.
I get the papers ready.
Okay, you have the papers did you fill it out? Did you return it? What do you mean?
I filled it out, I returned it, they asked me to pay $600 something. I don't have money yet. I told them when I get the money, I'm gonna go back to pay the money to give me the permit.
Nothing will be approved. It's in the setback. Nothing will be approved.
All right. Okay, what Officer Fitzella is telling you, the way this was built, you will not get a permit for it. You understand? It was done wrong. So the best thing you can do, and which probably will cost you less than that $600 you said they've asked you, is to remove it. Do you understand?
What do you want me to do?
I'm sorry?
What officer want me to do about it?
Remove it. If you
Okay.
remove it, then you're no longer in violation
he
of
asked me
city
to
codes.
remove it. Where's the people who was there before to put this?
All right,
in
let's
the
stop
house?
right there. Let's stop. Okay. I don't know what happened with the people who were there before.
Mhm.
I am not interested
that
with the
now is
people
my
who were there before.
responsibility.
It is your responsibility because it's your house.
Okay, because I just buy the house year and a half. That means everything is on the house. I have to do it.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I don't know who did the search on your property. I don't know who did the title work on your property. I don't know if you want to go back and sue those folks. I don't know. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here.
They
That's
never
not my
answered
job.
the
It's your
phone.
job. If you want to take it up with them as to why they didn't see this issue, it was built without a permit or whatever happened prior to you purchasing the property. What we're here for, you are the current rightful owner of this property. Which means if there's a problem, we don't look to the previous owner, we look to you. That's your house.
Okay, let me ask
That's
you.
your property.
Oh.
I'm talking.
Okay, I listen to you.
That's your house.
Yes.
That's your property.
Yes.
You have an option.
Okay.
You can take it or I will place a lien on your property.
Okay,
Remove it.
let me ask you a question. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank
Ms.
you.
Magistrate, this is
We
the
keep
reason
going back and forth for the same thing. I tabled this about a month ago
we gave him
so
6.
that you can have an opportunity to make a decision. We told you back then when you were here that the likelihood of you getting the proper permit to keep this addition that was built improperly was very slim. You decided to go forward and trying to get a permit to do it. Now you came here and you're telling me it's too expensive, you cannot do it. The other option is that you get it removed.
Are you finished?
I am.
Okay, why when I buy the property, before I buy the property, the people who sell the property have to come at the city to see if everything is okay?
This was the original
Yes.
reason we gave him 60 days extra in the beginning before we came
Was
to
it
the
60 days?
No, before we came to you, it was we gave them 60 days to deal with the title company because there was never a reoccupancy
They
done.
never answer the
If
phone.
that's the title company did not do their proper research and there was
Correct.
no reoccupancy done.
Right.
If there was a reoccupancy done, this would have been found by the reoccupancy officer.
Correct. Mhm.
So that's why we gave them another 30 days. That's why we tabled it last month to try and see if there was any litigation
Right.
or if you can get a permit or remove it, one of the three.
What do you want to do? Because I'm ready to rule.
They cannot give me time to do it.
I find, based on the evidence presented, I find in favor of the city. I find that the violation does exist. I find that we've given the property owner ample opportunity to get this matter resolved. And for one reason or another, she's under the impression that it's not her responsibility. Some way, somehow, the city is supposed to find the previous owner to get this matter resolved. That's not the case. The issue is this is your property. It is your responsibility. If you want to go forward in trying to get the proper permit to get it done up to code, it's up to you. The other option is a free option, is to get it removed completely because it's not built properly. So
But-
something needs to happen. Something needs to give. I really
Okay.
don't want to hear about the previous owner, ma'am. This is your house. It's your house. It's
Okay,
your house. It's your responsibility.
yes, it's my house, but they have to give me time to get somebody to.
Absolutely. I will give you 60 days. I will have what is it? I am imposing a daily fine amount of $100 per day. So in 60 days, if it's not resolved,
Miss
You-
Beatrice, I don't
Yes,
have
ma'am.
money right now to do it. They have to give me a little time to collect the money to remove that.
ma'am, 60 days.
But I am the city, people is living in the city of Miami. If have something happen, nobody not gonna help nobody. That's mean it's nobody not have to live in the city.
60 days, ma'am.
Yeah, nobody don't have to live in that. Thank you.
Thank you.
There are no more residents. If you'd like, we can let the translators
Good night, ma'am.
go,
Feel better.
and then we can call the rest of the items on the agenda.
On record? We speeding.
We're back on the record? Okay, let me just say thank you to the translators who've been here, and because we don't have any more residents present, you guys are free to leave. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Good night. Bye-bye. Take care. You ready?
I am.
The first item on the agenda is Adolfo Gil, Officer Vidalyn Christie, the case number CENUS 2014-00050.
Our officer's leaving us too? Thank you. No, that's fine. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Vidalyn Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a case that was previously heard. This is also a vacant property that is not being maintained. It's has become a nuisance. The property was posted with the order to comply and the notice to appear for the current hearing. There has been no changes at the property, and I do have pictures for the record, and I have not made any contact.
All right, are we on item number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it was previously adjudicated?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
All right. Okay. And this was taken when?
Today.
All right. Reviewing photographs that were taken on this day. And you said you've made no contact? All right. And we have good notice for today?
Yes.
Can you just say it on the record again?
We do have notice for today. It was posted at the property on October 15th, and also certified mail was sent out, but not returned.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find there's good notice. Given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I find that the violations still exist. I hereby ratify the $50 daily fine amount.
The next item on the agenda is item number 4, Antiola Austin. Vidalyn Christie's the officer, the case number CEFAW 2014-00011, item number 4.
Vidalyn Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. Case was previously heard. I have not been able to make contact with the property owner, and the property was posted on October 15th with the notice to appear for this hearing. I have current pictures as there have been no changes at the property for today.
Oh, okay. Reviewing photographs taken by the code enforcement officer. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violations still exist. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the homeowner has failed to appear. The $50 daily fine amount is hereby ratified.
The next item is item number 14 and 15, Camellia Signew, Ernest Baptiste is the officer. Case number CEJNK 2014-00089 is the first case.
Good evening, Your Honor. Code Officer Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami, Code Compliance. The case was previously heard. Notice to appeal was posted. On
Which
the-
case was previously heard?
The
This is a new case, the CEJNK case for Camellia Signor.
okay.
Item number
Oh,
14.
that's a new case. It's
Yes.
for junk on the property,
Yes.
and the notice to appeal was posted on October 17. I was not able to make contact with the owner. I have pictures.
All right. Tell me exactly what I need to look for in the pictures.
To the right, you can see a small mattress
Okay.
leaning on the, and then there's some broken furnitures underneath on the left side.
Okay, got it. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find there's proper notice, and given good notice, the owner has failed to appear. I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
The companion case on that property is CEPFY 2014-00192. Ernst Baptiste is the officer.
Again, good evening, Your Honor. Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami Code Enforcement. This is the case that was heard before, and the notice was posted on October 17. I was able to make contact with the owner of the house. I have pictures then and now.
These photographs were taken today.
Yes.
One was taken today and one was taken on 11/1. Is this an abandoned car? Because
No.
it's exactly in the same spot.
No, it's not abandoned.
Okay. All right.
It's
And-
right in front of the house.
All right. Remind me, how did you give notice for today's hearing?
We sent certified mail, and we received the green card, and
It was signed?
no, it wasn't signed.
Okay. How else did you give notice? Did you post the property?
We posted it on the 17th of October.
Okay, for today's hearing.
Yes.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The $50 daily fine amount is hereby ratified.
The next item is Carlos Gonzalez. Shanna Sanders is the officer. The case number is CEPFY 2013-00197.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer, Division of the North Miami Police Department. This is a case for a vehicle that's parked on the front lawn. It was originally cited on, I'm even embarrassed to say now that I'm looking at the file, December 2nd of 2013. I'm showing here that I went back almost every other month. Went back January, February, long story short, as of today, I went back and visited the property. The vehicle still remains. I have not had any contact with the property owner. The vehicle has come and gone from time to time, but again, as of today, the vehicle still remains. I am showing that it is a non-homesteaded property with no life safety issues. Proper service was given. I'm showing here that we I posted the property on December 16th, and I'm showing here that someone in the office sent certified mailing on October 17th. I do have pictures of the vehicle parked on the lawn if you would like to see.
All right, are we talking October of this year?
I'm saying October of this year, yes.
Okay, I'll look at the pictures. So this has been going on for over a year?
Yes, looking back at my file, I see that it's been going on since December of 2013 for some reason or another. I don't know if it somehow got lost in the system or something. But yes, I'm showing since December 13th. Again, I state I'm embarrassed to almost say that, but yes.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
The next item on the agenda is item number 23 and 24 for the same property owner. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The first case number is CEIVY 2014-00210. Item number 23.
Your Honor, this is a house that was, there was a car that was parked on an IOV, an operable vehicle, under section 1019. We sent out certified mail. We posted the house on October 17th, and I was not able to contact anyone, and I have pictures.
All right, and this photograph was taken on this date, today?
Today.
All right. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find in favor of the city. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $25 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
The next case on the property is CENUS 2014-00063, item 24 on the agenda.
Again, Your Honor, same address. Code Officer Baptiste, City of North Miami, Code Enforcement. This house was declared a nuisance, and it's a burnt house. We sent certified mail for the NTA, for the notice to appear. We posted the house on October 17, and I have pictures.
Sure. It's completely burnt down. It's shut down?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find in favor of the city. I find there is proper notice, and given good notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city. I hereby impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
Next item on the agenda is Joseph Yanis, item number 36. Ernst Baptiste is the officer. The case number CEEXP 2014-00224.
Again, Your Honor, Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami, Code Enforcement. I started the house for exterior painting under the section 546. we mailed certified NTA, notice to appear, to the owner, and we posted the house on October 17. I have pictures.
Okay, what am I looking at in the
The
photograph?
the front of the house, you can see that that's rust. That's color, that brick color. It's a white painted house, and then that is coming from the balcony going
I
down.
see it. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was part of the photograph.
No.
Okay. All right, I do see that. Okay, so you just need a little paint.
Yes.
All right. All right. You probably need to be pressure clean down here too.
Definitely.
Okay, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city. I impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
The next item is item number 41, Mauricio Jalil. There's also another case for that same person and property. Ernest Baptiste is the officer. The first case is CEFAW 2014-00053.
Ernst Baptiste, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This case is a case that was previously heard. We mailed certified, first we mailed certified order to comply, and then we mailed notice to appear. The order to comply was on the October 8th, 2014, and then again we mailed certified notice to appear on the 17th of October, and I wasn't able to get in contact with anyone. I have the green receipt, and I have pictures of the fence.
And when you said you have the green receipt, are you saying somebody signed for it?
No, I have the green card. Green card.
Is returned.
It was returned.
Return, yes.
But the property was posted as well?
Yeah, it was posted.
Okay. So it's in the same condition
Same
as
condition.
it was? Okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's good notice, and given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
The next case is the same property. Case number CEMHO 2014-00061 is item 42 on the agenda.
Again, Your Honor, Ernst Baptiste, Code Enforcement Officer with the City of North Miami. Certified mail was sent with the notice to appear on October 17. We get the green card returned, wasn't signed. I wasn't able to make contact with anyone. I have pictures. This is for broken windows.
Okay, reviewing photographs and comparing photographs from 10/20 and on today's date, 11/05/2014. Is it abandoned? Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation does exist. I find There's good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city. I impose a daily fine amount of $50 with an abatement date of December 2nd, 2014.
The next case on the agenda is Vidal and Christie's case, Miguel Rivera. The case number CEEXP 2014-00090, and the item is number 43.
Vidal and Christie, City of North Miami Code Compliance. This is a case that was previously heard. The order to comply was posted at the property, and notice to appear for this hearing was also posted at the property on October 15th. I have not been able to make contact with the owner or anyone at the property, and the property remains in the same condition.
Oh, okay. Definitely needs paint or pressure cleaned. Is it abandoned?
No.
It's,
No.
okay.
The neighbor stated that the son comes to get mail and other stuff, and we take care of the front lawn.
I see. That's, yeah. The grass is cut, so that means somebody's coming in and out of this property. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's proper notice, and given good notice, the owners have failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
The next case is Walter A. Wright, item number 60 on the agenda, Vidal and Christie's, the officer, and the case number CEEXP 2014-00096.
Vidal and Christie, Code Compliance, City of North Miami Police Department. This is a case that was previously heard. I have made contact with the management company for the property, and they have made some changes. However, none that is significant enough. The notice to appear was posted at the property on the 15th, and I also spoke to the property maintenance company. I do have pictures for the record, so you can make a decision.
Okay. Says tarp.
Yes, that's a white roof that you're looking at below the top, below the portions of the top.
You said it's white.
Yes, it's a white roof.
This is a white roof.
Yes.
It's not even gray. It's black.
I know.
Or is it? Did you take a bad picture?
No.
Wow. Okay. And so where's the improvement? What has been done?
They put the brown tarp over portions of the really dark portions.
That's the improvement.
That's the improvement.
Well, you probably need to go back and put that on the record. Oh, I see what you're saying, because I'm comparing the old photographs and the
That photo was taken today.
correct. I was comparing the one that you took last month.
Yes.
I was comparing today's photograph to the one that was taken last month, and trying to see what improvement has been made. I think it's interesting that you're telling me this is white, and based on the photographs that you presented, it's not white at all. It's not even off black or
I know.
gray for that matter. It's extra. Okay, definitely needs cleaning. So based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's proper notice for today's hearing, and giving good notice, the owners have failed to appear. Therefore, the daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
Thank you.
The last item on the agenda is for Edmund Fitzel. Yolanda Concepcion is the customer. The case number CEEXP 2014-00135 is item 61.
Can you tell me what, did
Item
we
number
take
16.
item 34 off calendar?
Item number 34 had complied.
Okay.
Edmund Fitzell, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This case was previously adjudicated. The property was posted with a notice to appear on October 15th. As of today, the property still remains the same. It's an abandoned property, and it is not painted. It's got several citations on the property. Do you see the photos again?
Mhm. So it's exactly the same condition as it was last month.
Yes, it's an abandoned property. It's got several liens
Right.
against the property.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, what did you say about notice for today's hearing?
Notice to appear was posted on October 15th on the property. It was mailed a notice to appear on October 17th.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer, I find that the violation still exists. I find there's proper notice for today's hearing, and given good notice, the owner has failed to appear. This issue was previously adjudicated. Therefore, the daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
And that concludes all the items to tonight's agenda.
Okay, so we're adjourned.
Good night.
Thank you, good night.